Tabletop position. Hello, everybody. So from here, let's just tap our feet on the ground. Just waking up our feet.
Waking up our feet.
Okay. And from here, making circular motions with our hands to warm up our wrist. And then go the other way. Then come back into child's pose. Round forward into tabletop. So we're warming up our shoulders now, pushing back into child's pose. Running forward into tabletop. Bring our hands so they're facing, our fingertips are facing back. Rock back and forth. Bring our hands so we're on top of our wrist. So the palms are facing up. And then just kind of go from side to side here. Bring our hands back over, spreading our fingers wide. Extend our left leg behind us and our right arm out in front. Inhale, lengthen. Then exhale, round the spine and bring the elbow towards the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Then exhale, round the spine and bring the elbow towards the knee. Inhale, lengthen. From there, bring the right hand down and bring the left knee to the outside of the left tricep. Then extend the leg behind you. You feel the outside of your left hip here. And then bend your knee, the outside of your left elbow, and extend it straight behind you. Bend the knee to the outside of the left elbow, and extend it behind you. Now you're going to turn your right foot to the side. And then you're going to step your left foot down onto the floor. And we've never done this, so Ryan's happy. This is modified side plank. We lift up, bring our arms over top of our ears. Then from there, lift our arms up towards the ceiling, lift our legs up. A little bit of a balancing posture. Then come up here. Bring your left foot down to the floor. You're standing on your right knee, left foot on the floor. Hands out wide. Left hand down, left leg, right arm up and over top of your ears. Bring your right hand down to the floor, left leg up, left arm up. Bring both knees down to the floor, both hands down to the floor. Inhale the right leg behind you. Left arm out in front. Round the spine, bring your left knee to the elbow. Left elbow to right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Then exhale, round your spine. Then inhale, lengthen. Then exhale, round your spine. Then inhale, lengthen. From here, bring the left hand down and then external right. So you bring your right knee to the right elbow outside. Send the leg length behind you. Externally rotate, bend the right knee, bring the right knee to the outside of that right tricep. Then internally rotate, straight the leg behind you. Open up that hip, bend the knee, bring the right knee to the right elbow. From there, come back. Send the left leg out to the side. Right foot down. A modified side plank. You're on your left knee. Right inner arch is to the floor. Now bring your right arm up and over top of your ears. Follow me, not Ryan.
What am I doing?
Right arm over top of your ear.
Yes.
Now right arm up towards the ceiling. Lift up your right leg so you're balancing. Now come up onto your left fingertips. Stand up, bring your right inner arch down to the floor. Bring your right hand down the right thigh, left arm up and over top of your ear. Bring your left hand down to the floor. Windmill your right arm down and back into tabletop position. Hover your knee. And then make your way back into your first downward facing dog. Bend one knee, straighten out the other. Walking the dog, straightening one leg, pulling the heel down toward the floor, which is your hamstring, your calf stretch. Coming to a stillness. Now round forward into high plank. Hover the knee. Bring your chest to thigh. Leading with your tailbone, push back into down dog. Pull the heels down towards the floor. Running the chest towards your upper thighs, relax your shoulders. Come high in the toes, around forward into high plank. Hover your knees, bring your chest to thigh. Lean with your tailbone, push back into down dog. Shift your gaze forward, bend your knee, jump up to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise up halfway. Then exhale, fold over. Inhale, push into your heels, rise up to standing. Then exhale, bring your hands to the heart center. Bring your hands down by your side. Inhale, rise your arms up. Then exhale, leading with your chest forward, fold. Inhale, rise up halfway. Then exhale, bend the knee, jump back into high plank. Then lower all the way down to the floor. Bring your fingertips off the mat, but they're the height of your shoulders. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift up through the front of your chest, pull your chest forward and up. Then exhale, lower back down. You're gonna inhale, rise, gaze over your right shoulder, your left shoulder drops in towards the middle. Then exhale, come back down. You're gonna inhale, rise, and lift over your left shoulder, right shoulder drops in. Then exhale, come back down. Bring your hands by your rib cage. Push back into child's pose. Round forward into tabletop. Hover your knees, bring your chest to thigh, push back into down dog. Push the back of the hamstrings to the wall behind you. Pull the heels down towards the floor. Relax your shoulders. Take a big inhale through your nose. Then exhale, release. Shift your gaze forward, bend your knees, jump or step forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise up halfway. Then exhale, fold over. Inhale, push into the center of your heels, rise up to standing. Watch your hand come to prayer over top of your head, and then bring that prayer down to heart center. Bring your hands by your side. Inhale, rise your arms up. Interlace your fingers, reach up and over to the right. Inhale, come back to center, release your index fingers, reach up and over to the left. Come back to center. Interlace your hands behind you, push the knuckles to the floor, lift up through the front of your chest. Then exhale, leading with the chest forward, fold, and bring your hands away from your bum. Release your hands down to the floor. Bend your knees, shoot back into the high plank. Lower halfway or all the way down. Come into cobra or upper facing dog. Pushing back into downward facing dog. Inhale here, then exhale. You're going to inhale that right leg up. Stack the right hip on top of the left. Round the spine and bring your right knee to your right tricep. Inhale that right leg up. Stack the right hip on top of the left. Round the spine and bring your right knee to your left tricep. Inhale that right leg up. Stack the right hip on top of the left. Round the spine and bring your right knee to your nose. Step the right foot forward. Drop the left knee down, inhale, rise into that low lunge. Pull the right heel towards the left knee. Drop your right half left sole down closer towards the floor. Bring your hands down on either side of your right foot. Pick up your left knee and straightening out your right leg, getting into that hamstring stretch. Inhale, roll up halfway. And exhale, come down deeper. Bend into your right foot, step back, high plank, lower halfway or all the way down, come into cobra, upper facing dog, pushing back into down dog. Inhale that left leg up, stack the left hip on top of the right, opening up that left hip. Round the spine and bring the left knee to left tricep. Inhale that left leg up. Round the spine and bring the left knee to the right tricep. Inhale that left leg up. Round the spine, bring the left knee to your nose. Step the left foot forward. Drop the right knee down, inhale, rise into that low lunge. Push your right toe out forward. Pull the left heel towards the right knee to tighten the inner thighs up. Shift your gaze up. Bring your hands down on either side of your left foot. Pick up your right knee and straighten out your left leg. Feeling that hamstring on the left. Square your hips to the short edges of the mat. Squeeze your inner thigh and pull your chest down. Inhale halfway. And exhale. Then from here, bend in. Then step your right foot up to the top of the mat, coming into chair pose. Squeezing your toes together, your knees together. Look forward, making sure you can see all 10 toes. Sink your hips down. Bring your hands by your side and keep your hips exactly where they are. Don't come out of this chair. Only move your arms. Inhale, rise. Shift your gaze up. Then exhale, slide your hands along the floor. Pull your heart forward. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, shift your gaze up as your hands come up. Then exhale, pull the belly button into your spine. Bring your chest forward, hands back. Inhale, rise all the way up. Interlace your thumbs. Reach up and over to the right. Come back to the middle. Reach up and over to the left. Reach up and out of your right armpit. Push your hips over to the right and keep your shoulders and your hips square to the short edges of the mat. Come back to center. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Interlace your fingers. Like bending your knees, push your knuckles to the floor. Lift up to the front of your chest. And lean with your chest forward fold. Release your hands down to the floor. Bend your knees, shift back into high plank. Lower halfway or all the way down. Come into cobra, upper facing dog. Pushing back into down dog. Inhale that right leg up. Stack the right hip on top of the left. Opening up that hip. Round the spine, bring the right knee to your nose. Step the right foot forward. Come up, rise into crescent lunge. Then bring your hand down on either side, straightening out the right leg. Inhale, roll up halfway. Then exhale. Bend into the leg, step back into high plank. Lower halfway or all the way down, come into cobra, upper facing dog. Pushing back into down dog. Inhale that left leg up. Stack the left hip on top of the right. Round the spine and bring your left knee to your nose. Step the left foot forward, bring your feet hip distance apart. Rise into that into that crescent lunge. Bring your hands down on either side, straightening out that left leg. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale. Bend the right knee, step to the top of the mat, come into that chair pose, squeezing your knees. From here, you're going to bring your hands to heart center. Bring your left tricep on the outside of that right leg. And then gaze over your right shoulder. Back, keep your knees in chair pose. So we want to get the burn on our thighs. And bring our left tricep to the outside without moving our knees and our hips. Just moving our upper body and then twist. And back to center. So my lower body doesn't move, just my upper body. My left tricep comes to the outside of my right knee and then I twist. And back to heart center. My right tricep on the outside of my left knee and then I twist my upper body. Come back. Then rise. Shift my gaze up. Come into a slight back bend if you have it. And then maybe with your chest forward fold. Inhale, rise up halfway. Then exhale, jump back into high plank. Lower halfway or all the way down. Come into cobra, upper facing dog. Pushing back into down dog. Inhale that right leg up. Round the spine and bring the right knee to the right tricep. Inhale that right leg up. Bring that right knee to the left tricep. Inhale that right leg up. Set that right foot forward. Spin the back foot at 45 degrees or rise into that warrior one. Bring your hands down by either side. Bring your chest above the thigh. Right into that warrior one. Bring your hands down by either side, bring your chest parallel to the thigh. Then rise your arms up, keep your legs don't move, only your upper body. One more time. Hold our heels towards one another. Sink down into the right heel, pull your chest forward. Bring your hands down on either side, straightening out that right leg. Bend into the right leg. Bring your left hand down to the floor, right arm goes up. Bring your left heel over top of the toes. Roll your chest open. Bring your hands down on either side. Step that right foot back. Lower halfway or all the way down. Come into cobra, upward facing dog. Pushing back into down dog. Inhale that left leg up. Round the spine, bring the left knee to the left tricep. Inhale that left leg up. Bring that left knee to the right tricep. Inhale that left leg up. Step the left foot forward. Turn that back foot at 45 degrees, go right into that warrior one. Pull the belly button in. Bring your hands forward and behind you, getting that rotation in your arms. Now keeping that left knee at 90 degree angle, rise your chest up, your arms move. So your legs never move, just your upper body and your arms. Your arms come forward and back. Now just stacking your shoulders over top of your hips as your chest lifts up. Coming forward and back. So you start to feel the burn in your upper left thigh. Moving forward and up. And your hands down on either side, straightening out your left leg. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale. Bend into the left knee, plant the right hand down, step the right foot back so your right heel directly over top of your toes. And lift your left arm up. Squeeze your inner thighs and roll your chest open towards the ceiling. Push your left hip bone back and lift up through the chest. Bring your hands down on either side. Step your right foot up to meet the legs at the top of the mat. Coming into chair pose. And pulsing here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lowering down, 1, and rising all the way up, opening up through the chest. Coming to a slight back bend. Bring your chest forward, fold. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Inhale, rise up halfway. Then exhale, jump or step back into high plank. Lower halfway or all the way down. Come into cobra, upward facing dog. Pushing back into down dog. Now you're gonna walk your feet in. And you're just gonna switch your legs a few times. So that handstand pick up, control. Try to be light on your toes. Okay. Perfect. Moving back and down dog. Inhale that right leg up. Set the right foot forward. Coming to that warrior one. Bring your chest to thigh. Hands behind you. Lift up into that airplane pose with the left foot up in the air. Bend the left knee. Bring the left knee into the right knee as you just flop down. And extend it out behind you. Back into warrior one. Bring your hands down on either side. Straightening up the right. Then back into the right leg, plant the left hand. Right arm goes up. Now roll into the outside of your pinky toes. All 10 toes face to the right. Pick up your hip, roll your chest open. From there, side plank. From there, high plank. Lower halfway or all the way down, coming to cobra, upper facing dog. Pushing back into down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Step the left forward. Turn the foot at 45 degrees, go right into that warrior one. You can bring your hands to heart center behind your side, bring your chest parallel to the side. Come lighter on your right toes and lift the right leg up in the air. Bend the right knee. Now bring that right knee towards the left and bend both knees. So you're almost in chair-like position, but your right foot still hovering. And then straighten out the left leg, straighten out the right leg, so your airplane position. Step that right foot back down. Warrior one. Bring your hands down on either side, that hamstring hold. Bend into the left leg, bring the right foot behind you, plant the right hand, left arm goes up. Now roll out on the outside, you both pinky toes, all 10 toes lift up. Let's go to the left, you lift your hips up, rolling hard open. Now, from there, pick your hips up. Bring the left foot and stack on top of the right side plank. Come to high plank. Push back and down dog. Shift your gaze forward, jump up to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise up halfway. Then exhale, fold over. Come up the same way. Bring your hands down. Come down to the chair, bring your hands down across center. Bring your left tricep on the outside of that right leg. Pick up the left knee. Extend it behind you and then bring it back in. We'll do that 3 times. Extend it behind you. Come back in. Extend it behind you. Come back in. Extend it behind you. Come back in. Stay in chair pose as you come back to the middle. Both feet are down on the floor. Burn, right? So bring that left tricep to the outside of that right leg. Pick up that right toe. Keeping that left knee bent, straighten the right leg behind you. Bring the right knee back in towards the left. Extend it behind you. And bring it back in. Extend it behind you. Bring it back in. Extend it behind you. Bring it back in. Come back to center. Pulse here. For 5. Don't come out of that pose yet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Separate your feet, hip distance apart. Inhale, rise up. Pick your 2 index fingers and wrap around your big toe. Push your hamstring to the back wall. Bend your elbows. Relax your neck. And just continue to move your breath. Inhale halfway. Then exhale so you can come down deeper into your pose every time you exhale. Inhale, rise up halfway. And exhale. Inhale, rise up halfway. Then exhale. Inhale. Then exhale, come deeper, 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 deeper. Then release. Plant your hand and jump back into high plank. Lower halfway all the way down. Come into cobra, upper facing dog. Pushing back into down dog. You're going to inhale that right leg up. Bring that right knee to the left tricep. Pick up the left hand. Roll on the inside arch of your right leg. Come to side plank, put your right legs up. Come back. High plank. Step the right foot forward. Drop the left knee down. Inhale, rise your arms up. Now, without using your hand, come back into half split pose. Your hands come behind you. Now come into low lunge. Inhale, lift up. Then exhale, without using your hand, come in back into half split pose. Squeeze your inner thighs. Come back into that low lunge. And move back. Come back. Bring your hands down on either side. Right arm goes up. Roll on the outside of your pinky toes. Your all facing toes are all facing side. This time you're going to take up your right leg. Step it behind you for the while. Roll your chest. And then come into high plank. Lower halfway all the way down, come into cobra, upper facing dog. Pushing back and down dog. Inhale that left leg up. Bring that left knee to that right tricep. Now pick up the right hand. Roll the inside arch of that right foot. So you're in side plank with the left knee up. Bring the right hand down. Step the left forward. Drop the left knee down to the floor. Inhale, rise into that low lunge. And roll back into that half split pose. Come back into that low lunge. Roll back into that half split pose. Come into that low lunge. Roll back into that half split pose. Come back in. Bring your right hand down to the floor, right knee off the floor, left arm up towards the ceiling. Roll on the outside of your pinky toes. Your toes are all facing the left side of the wall. Pick up your hips so you're lighter in that shoulder. Pick up that left foot. Step behind you without wobbling. Roll your hips open. Roll your heart open. And then come back to high plank. Back into down dog. Inhale here, then exhale. 5 breaths. Inhale, then exhale. Inhale, then exhale. Inhale, then exhale. Inhale, shift your gaze forward. Exhale, jump forwards and up. Inhale, rise up halfway. Then exhale. Bring your toes together, come into that chair pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Bring your left tricep on the outside of that right leg. Pick up that left knee. Extend your back while you're in that twist. Drop the left foot down. And then twist. Then come back up. Lift. Step back into that chair pose. Hold the chair pose in the middle for 3, 2, 1. Bring that right tricep on the outside of that left leg. Pick up that left foot. Send it behind you. Don't bring it to the ground yet. Bring it to the ground. Squeeze in the side and gaze over the left shoulder. Back with the right leg up. Come back, chair, back to heart center, to the middle for 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet tips apart. Inhale, rise up. Bring your hands to your lower back. Your fingertips up or down. Squeeze your elbows and lift up through the front of your chest. Continue with the heart forward fold. Inhale, rise up halfway. Then exhale, jump or step back. High plank. Lower all the way down to the floor. Bring your fingertips off the mat. Inhale up through the front of your chest. Lower back down. Inhale, rise, gaze over your right shoulder. Lower back down. Inhale, rise and gaze over your left shoulder. Lower back down. Bring your hands to your rib cage, push back into that child's pose. Round forward into tabletop. And hover your knees. Bring your chest to thigh. Lean into tailbone, push back into down dog. Inhale the right leg up, stack the right hip on top of the left. Step the right foot forward, rise into warrior 2. Pull the right heel towards the left heel. Have your right knee at 90-degree angle, your shoulders stacked over top of your hip. Hold the belly button into your spine. Relax your shoulders. Shift over your gaze over the right middle finger. Pull the heels together, reverse that warrior. Left hand comes down the back of your left leg, lift your heart up, and your right arm goes up and over top of the ear. Bring your right forearm on top of that right thigh. Left arm goes up and on top of your ear. Shift your gaze, your left middle finger. Watch your right knee wants to roll in. Make sure it's stacked perfectly over top of your ankle. And back into warrior two. Reverse that warrior. Come back. Turn the palms to the side wall. Straighten out your right leg. Reach forward. Keep the top of your arms down underneath it. Roll your chest open. Back up. Back into warrior two. Reach forward, bring your right hand down to the floor, rise into that half moon pose. Roll your chest open, finding the balance, roll your heart open, stack your left hip on top of your right, stack your left shoulder on top of your right shoulder. Stop. Now bend into your right leg, quietly land left foot behind you into that warrior two. Women your hands down on either side. Straightening out that right leg. Set the left foot in and turn it at 45-degree angle. Bring your right arm up to the ceiling. So reverse triangle pose here. Bring your hands down on either side. Step back, three-legged plank. Roll on the outside of that pinky toe. Step that right foot behind you. Fly up and roll your heart open. Come to side plank. Right leg up. For 3, 2, 1. Come into high plank. Lower halfway or all the way down. Come into cobra, upper facing dog. Pushing back into down dog. Inhale that left leg up. Stack the left foot on top of the right. Step the left foot forward. Spin the back foot at 90-degree angle, rise into that warrior two. Left knee at 90-degree angle. Left knee on top of the second toe. Push down into the right pinky toe. Stack your shoulders over top of your hip. Relax your shoulders. Pull the belly button into your spine. Bring your right hand down the middle of your right leg. Left arm goes up and over top of your ears. So reverse that warrior. Bring your left forearm on top of your left leg. Roll your heart open. Right arm goes up and over top of your ears. Shift your gaze to your right middle finger. Round down into your feet. Back up into warrior two. Turn your palms to the right side of the wall. Straighten out your left leg. Right hip goes back and hinge forward and cheetah toe your arms down and inside your left shin bone. Roll your heart open. Bend into the left knee, come back into warrior two. From there, reach forward, bring the left hand to the floor, right arm up. Come into that half moon pose. Bend into the left leg. Step the right foot behind you for the warrior two, really quietly and in control. Bring your hands down on either side. Step that right foot in. Turn it 45-degree and pull it over your left leg. So short stand. Bring your right hand on the inside of that left arch. Left hand to the hip. Bring your right rib cage to the left side. Roll your chest open and revolve. Triangle pose. Bring your hands down on either side. Step back and three-legged plank, left leg up. Roll inside the outside, the right pinky toe, step the left foot behind you. Wild thing, roll your heart open. Come to side plank, left leg stays up in the air as you come to side plank. Come to high plank. Move back into downward facing dog. Staying here for 5 breaths. Shift your gaze forward, jump and step forward to the top of the mat.
Oh, that's terrible.
Inhale, rise up halfway. Then exhale, forward. Inhale, rise, standing. Bring your hands to your hips. Come down into chair pose. Bring the right leg up into number 4 straight. Bring your arms out in front of you, finding that balance. You may stay where Ryan is. You may come with me where you bring your elbows to the outside of your knee. Bring your chest forward. Gain more into our hips here. And slowly stand up. Bring your hands to the hips. Come back into chair pose. Grounded in your right foot, the foundation, and bring the left foot into number 4 straight. Bend your hips back. You may bring your arms up high. Or you may bring your chest parallel, like I am, and then bring your elbows to your shin bones, wherever you are. Wherever you are, push your hips back and chest forward. Try to feel it on the outside of your left hip. And come on up. Inhale, rise up, and your hands to lower back. Bend your hips forward and your tailbone down. Lift up to the front of your chest, come into your back bend. Leaning with your chest forward full. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, jump or step back into high plank. Lower halfway or all the way down, come into cobra, upper facing dog. And back into down dog. Inhale that right leg up. Step the right foot forward. Come into warrior 2. Come into surface lunge, bend the left knee, bring the right leg straight. Come to goddess, bend both knees, heel in, toes out. Going to warrior 2. We'll try that transition one more time. Come into that surface lunge, bend the left knee, straighten out the right leg. Come to the middle, hold both heels in. So now you're stacking your knees over top, your toes are facing out. Going to warrior 2. We're really hands down the knee this side. This time, step the left foot in, straighten out the right leg. Bring your left hand out in front of you. Pick up the left leg and then roll the right arm up, reverse half moon pose. And step the left foot down, the right foot, step back, lower halfway or all the way down, come into cobra, upper facing dog, push it back into down dog. Inhale that left leg up, step the left foot forward, come into that warrior 2. That surface lunge at the back, you bend the right knee, straighten out the left leg, come low. Into the middle, both heels in, like a yoga squat, but your toes are out, hands above your head for that goddess squat. Come into warrior 2. Come into that surface lunge, bend the right knee, straighten out the left, squat down low at the back of your mat. Come to the middle, turn your heels in, toes out, that goddess squat. Come back into warrior two. Bring your hands on either side. Step your right foot in. Your feet are about hip distance apart. Straighten out your left leg. Bring your left hand to your hip. Bring your right arm off the mat out in front of you. Pick up that right leg. Bring your left rib face your right thigh, left arm up. So twist that half move, close of the twist. And step that right foot back. Then the left. Come down to forearm plank. Drop the right hip. Keep the shoulders square and pulse here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to forearm plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just keep my shoulders square, but roll on the outside of my left pinky toe. And then just drop my left hip down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to forearm plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop my hips down to the floor. Turn my palms out to the side, lift my toes off the floor, lift my palms off the floor. Roll my heart up. Now lift my toes up higher. Lift my chest up higher. Lift my toes. Lift my chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down. Then bend both legs. Reach back for the ankles or grabbing for the motion. Kick your feet into your hands and your feet. Roll your chest open for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then lower back down. We'll do the same thing again. Kick up, roll your chest open for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then lower back down. Come back into child's pose for 5 breaths. As you're doing that, walk your hands over to the right, back and left on top of your right, feeling that left side of the body stretch. Walk your hands back to the middle. Walk your hands over to the left, stack your right arm on top of your left, feel the left, right side body stretch. Come back to center. Round forward at the tabletop. Bring our feet into downward facing dog. Inhale that right leg up. Got the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Drop the left knee down. Roll on the outside that pinky toe. Walk your arms forward. You may stay forward with your palms up, and may bring your elbows down to the floor. Wherever you are, push into your right pinky toe. Roll that left, right inner thigh open. And relax your shoulders. You're gonna come on up. Step the right foot back, switch it with the left. Drop the right knee down, roll on the outside of the left pinky toe. Walk your arms out in front of you. That may be there. You may bring your elbows down. Roll your left inner thigh open to the ceiling. Pull your chest forward. Relax your shoulders. Push into your left pinky toe. Come on up. Step the right foot up to the top of the mat. Come to the yoga squat. Push into your pinky toes. Push out the crown of your head. Your triceps are pushing into your inner thighs. Your knees are pushing outward. You may stay here or come into that crow pose for 5 breaths. Come into that yoga squat. Bring your hands to the floor, step your left foot back. You've done this a few times, bring your right arm up. Bring your left leg up and through.
Oh, this one.
Step your left foot back. Step your left leg and through. Step your left foot back. One more time, step your left leg through. Step it back. Right hand comes to the floor. Left foot comes to the left hand. Left arm goes up in front. Right leg swings through. Bring it back. Bring it through. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Come back. And jump your feet to the outside your hands. Step one to one. Bring your right foot up in front. Bring your right hand behind you onto your left shin bone. Roll your hips open. Come down. And bring your arms out. Switch your leg. Left leg in front of you. Left hand becomes behind you. Roll into your right shin bone. Roll your hips open. Come down. Legs out in front of you. Lower all the way down. Legs up towards the ceiling. Okay, so now you're gonna bring your knees, your legs down to hover. Bring your knees into your chest, lift your hips up. Reverse curl. Straighten out the leg. Lower them down. Hover. Bring your knees into your chest, lift your hips up. Reverse curl. Come back. Take your tailbone to the floor. Legs up straight. Lower your leg down to the floor. Hover. Bring your knees in. Lift your hips up. Bring your hips back down. Straighten your legs. Lower back down. Hover. Follow your feet. Cross your feet for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees into your chest. Bring your feet to the floor. Lift your hips up, lift your shoulders up, your hands back. Reach the outside of your hands and reach the outside of your shin. Back and forth here for 20, 19, 18. For 10,
I know that's what
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips down. Lower your shoulders down. Lift your hips up. Come into bridge pose. Interlace your hands underneath your bum. Push into your heels. Squeeze your inner thighs. Relax your bum muscle. Push your hips up. Then roll your front of your chest towards your nose.
I'm hurting too, Stout. It's okay.
And then come down. Coming into shoulders down, lifting your hips up, grab your legs up towards your, grab your hands behind your lower back. Bring up your here for 10 breaths. You can stay there, bring your legs behind your head. Wherever you are, vertebrae by vertebrae, come on down. Hug your knees into your chest. Release the left leg, hug your right knee into your chest. Bring the left hand on the outside of your right leg, right arm into that cactus arm, and bring the left leg, right leg across the body. Gaze over the opposite shoulder. Come back to the center. Hug both knees into your chest. Hug your left knee into your chest, bring your right leg down to the floor. Left arm into a cactus shape, right arm guides left leg across the body. Then gaze over the opposite shoulder. back to center. Happy baby pose, gotta be outside of your feet. Push your feet into your hands, your hands into your feet. If you want, you can straighten out your legs. And come back in, roll up to seated. Bring yourself into a butterfly position and folding over. Okay, come on up. Cross your legs, then twist to the right. And then twist to the left. And back to center. And just roll over. Roll over every leg, vertebrae back up. And there you guys go.
All right. Well, thank you.
Enjoy your day off tomorrow, everybody.
Oh yeah, everybody in the city has a pro D day.
I don't, but you guys do.
Yeah, not up here.